What up? What up? This is Relentless Began with a new series, the Stanley Parable. As you probably could have guessed by the title or the thumbnail. Beautiful. We're just going to play through this game. Pretty interesting game. And yeah, without further ado, let us begin, shall we? Yes, let's go. And I've just got a message from Chris Ashley saying, playing some Stanley Parable.
A man named Stanley.
Okay, I'll just let this do its thing.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-whipping, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
It's pretty boring, Stanley.
Stanley was happy.
Beautiful. Beautiful, Stanley.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
The Stanley
Something that
Parable
would
happened.
forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single
pretty
order
weird game,
had
by the way.
arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very
Okay, Stanley.
wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
Weird.
But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, okay. Okay, my sensitivity is far too high to start off with, which is great. There you go. Okay. There you go. Yeah.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I don't
Stanley
know,
decided to go to the
Stanley.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
That is quite possible. Stanley's pretty dumb. I think I can click to interact. Yeah, I can open and close doors with the click. Oh, that's bad. I don't know if he'd saved his homework. Oh, I'm sorry, 424. Oops. I've done. I've done it again. Oh well, let's just continue on. I've literally just shut the door on myself. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm gonna do it again. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Should I? You know what that means, Stanley. I'll
This
take the
was
door on
not
my
the
right.
correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh, it's all very interesting. Look. Oh, be some legit hacks on those whiteboards, actually. Anyway, moving on. Let's move on.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after
What does that
all,
mean?
just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
It is a pretty beautiful
Stanley
room.
simply stood here, drinking it all in.
This narrator is awesome.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
Yep.
A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously
Okay,
vanished,
please calm down.
here you sit, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Should I follow the instructions this time? Nah, let's just not follow him the whole way through, shall we?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Geez, this guy needs to learn some manners. Oh no, you need a special card. Oh well. Warning, do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion or cause death.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm
Oh,
not
you're
your
so dumb.
enemy, really, I'm not. I
Oh my
realize
days, that was way
investing
too
your
close. I
trust in
nearly
someone
almost
else
just
can be
like
difficult,
walked off
but
the
the
edge.
fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's
Do you reckon I
someone
can
you've
walk
been
off the edge?
neglecting, Stan. What?
Oh.
Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration
Oh,
for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
This is so weird. I don't know. Obviously, I'm allowed to fall that way, but 2B3 introducing Little's name.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay, I'm gonna take the blue door because I just hate this guy. Right?
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Look.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Try to trick me though.
All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Ooh.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed
I'm so
developer
confused right
textures.
now.
Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did
Everything,
you want
like...
to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You
I don't know, maybe some like 2D violence
so
and like some splattering blood on the
Take
screen.
a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley.
Oh my days, I don't feel... Okay, let's follow him this time, because this is weird. It's orange.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game
I give it a
benefited
4.
from
I give it a 4. That was quite exciting.
Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly, there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party train rolling. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Yes, please. Oh, God. Worldwide leaderboard. Wow, I don't... Nah, that's... Is that real? Nah. Okay, let's take the door on the left then.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking
I'm so confused right now. Like, so this narrator guy. Okay, so this narrator guy is building.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You
oh my
click
God!
the button to move
you
him
can't do that.
Right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think
you can't do that. It's just like a baby.
But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Oh my God, no. What is this game? Well, I think I'm gonna have to end this episode here because this is really loud and I've been recording for about 10 minutes. So yeah, I will see you next time with the Stanley Parable continuing. But yeah, see you later.